marijuana is legalized, you know, marijuana today, well, until 2 years ago, it costs more than gold. Now, with a downturn in the economy, it's a little less than gold. But it's just a weed. And you can grow it in a flower pot on your porch, you know. So it would just be very destructive for their economics.
We have still 3 minutes to go, according to the new rules established by me. Are there any other urgent question? Yeah?
Can I just ask, it's just a detail, but I was wondering, in one of your slides, most of the slides where you talked about statistics, you talked about per 100,000 population. But when you talked about OD rates, you talked about per 100,000 users. So I was just wondering if it's correct, and if it's correct, what is the user? Is it injecting users, or is it heroin
No,
users?
the only place I talked about users was on heroin overdoses. So
yes,
it's got to be a user to overdose. It has to be a user to overdose. It can't be just of the population.
Yeah, okay, but I was just wondering how you make the statistics. What do you...
I just get them from the government's sources. By the way, for any of you that have taken notes on this, if you contact me at jackacole@leap.cc, I'll send you the text from this and the end notes. I can even send you the whole PowerPoint presentation, but the end notes, 14 pages of them, explains exactly where every fact came from. It's all cited there. Okay? And I'll send you folks a copy so you can just give it to them here if you want.
We have still 2 minutes, and then I want to say something. And I agree on nearly everything you have said, but there is a question, of course, that we cannot completely lose out on our more critical considerations. And I agree that this U.S. policy in particular has been a catastrophe for you and for us. But there are other elements working in the same direction. I mean, we have converted the United States from one type of social system into quite a different system. And it's not only because of the drugs or helped by the drugs. You have this, that the social community is dissolving. You have this sort of bowling alone idea, that people don't know each other anymore. You have the idiotic things that everybody sits in cars or in front of the television. There are many unpleasant features in modernity that seems to be highly correlated with the drug. So it doesn't help. It doesn't make the situation better to have the drugs. But there is a bit of a danger in that sort of overkill in attributing so much of it to the drugs. I think it would have gone wrong in the United States anyway.
It may very well, and I tend to agree with you. But that's just my personal opinion. My personal opinion is it's not Leap's opinion at all, because we're across the political spectrum. But my opinion is I agree with you completely, and I don't like what I see about the United States turning toward fascism, I believe.
It's a very important last answer. Thank you. And I want to repeat my gratitude to you for coming here all the way and all the energy you put into reforming the system. It is really, really great that you are willing and have been willing for so long, and to openly reveal your doubts and the trouble, and also your background, which makes your words very important to us also. So you have given us a great lift in thinking around these matters, and I will really seriously thank you and wish that you have a good future. None of us will live so long that we really experience great changes, but some changes in this, and you have been very helpful in getting us to start and to also see the dangers in our own society. It's been great to have you here, and we thank you very much.